Hi, Mo here. Welcome to my channel, Mo Moon here on YouTube. This video is for my Tauruses, Taurus Suns. I have a tarot reading for you called Mystic 7 Tarot Spread. It is a general energy tarot reading, and I'm going to be reading with my Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. It's a 7-card spread. 6, 7. 7-card spread, and it's got 7 cards that mean different things each one. So the first card is your current situation, Taurus Suns. The second card is obstacles. The third card is your aspirations. Fourth card represents what needs to be awakened. Fifth card represents what lies behind you. Sixth card represents the next stage. And seventh, what will be. So I've already shuffled my cards. I'm going to lay them out in front of me. I'll lay them out in front of me face down, and I'll turn them over one by one and explain them to you as they go with what is being asked or what is being told. And then when I'm done this spread, I'm going to take a video of you for this spread so you can see what all the cards look like laid out, and then I'll say goodbye. So here we go. Card 1, Taurus, your current situation. Card 2, Taurus, obstacles. Card 3, your aspirations for Taurus Suns. Card 4, what needs to be awakened. Card 5, what lies behind you. Card 6, the next stage. And card 7, what will be. What will be. Sweet. All right, so Taurus Suns only. This is going to be your reading, so it's called Mystic 7. Card number 1 is your current situation, Taurus. And we have the Hierophant. Your card, the Hierophant. Perfect. Tauruses, this is you in your element, right? So your current situation is you're feeling good. You're feeling like yourself. You're feeling like you are doing what you want to do. You're feeling how you want to feel. You're moving how you want to move. You're happy. You're in your element, meaning you feel comfortable where you are for your current situation. The Hierophant also has to do with structure, organization, religion, boundaries, worshiping like a certain idea of what you think is perfection. So perhaps also with you feeling like you're in your element, there could be other people who are looking at you like you are on a pedestal, because people who see other people doing what they want to do and feeling good doing it, they look at you and they say, wow, I'd love to be like so and so, this person who is feeling good with themselves, who's comfortable in their own skin and their own body. So it's really also about how people are going to see you, and they're going to wonder, how do you create that structure for yourself, that delicate balance for yourself between earth and heaven and spirit and material? How do you bring that together to create this amazing human being that you are? Card number 2, obstacles for Taurus. The Page of Swords is obstacles. So for you, this Page of Swords is really a silly card. The page is a younger energy, an immature energy, somebody who's not quite sure yet how to, with the sword, use their mind to create what they need to create. It's almost like for your obstacles, Tauruses, it's like you're going back to when you were a teenager. Part of you still goes into that silly mode where you enjoy, let's say, smoking a little bit of weed every now and then and laughing it up, or just trying to be as young as you can be, in the sense that you want to perhaps smoke some weed and talk about things that are different than the norm. But that could be an obstacle for you, because you could take being immature and being irresponsible a little bit too far at times. It doesn't mean that you have, Tauruses, it just means to be aware that your obstacles could encompass you wanting to let loose a little bit and be like you were when you were a younger person. So that was the Page of Swords. And the third card we have for you, Tauruses, is your aspirations. Card number 3. We have the Moon card for card number 3, your aspirations. With the Moon card, it's a very mysterious card, isn't it? Because every time I see the Moon card, it's almost like I'm looking at a mystery. It's almost like, what does this Moon card mean? And I think your aspirations is that you almost want to come off across to people like you are a mystery, like you are an enigma, like you are somebody that needs to be figured out. Almost like you have that mystery where people want to understand you. They want to delve into who you are. They want to get to know you. They want to befriend you so they can find out what the secrets are to this Hierophant that you are right now in your current situation. This Hierophant card, which represents you, you know, like this is your aspirations, and this is actually what is happening because you are the Hierophant right now. And you see the Hierophant has these two popes or whatever they are below him, bringing him keys and worshiping him. There's 2 keys here, 2 yellow keys making a cross. And so that is your current situation. And your aspiration is that you want people to, you aspire to bring that mystery. But it's not just that you want people to look at you and be like, oh, I'd love to be like that person. But it's also that you want to bring mystery to people's lives, Tauruses. You want to add that sense of excitement to people's lives. My boyfriend does this. He goes to work at the hospital and he tells people, we're on the beach. He says, like, you see, we're on the beach. Do you see the sunset? You feel the sand? And now whenever he goes by certain people in the hospital, they're like, hey, we're on the beach today. You know, it's a hospital. It's a crappy place to be. But my boyfriend, who's a Taurus, he does this. He wants other people to feel good. So he makes them believe this imaginatory thing that they're on the beach, you know, and they're bringing in the sun and they're watching the sunrise and the sunset and they're looking at the waves and they're feeling calm in a hospital where, you know, it's not really ever like that, you know. So with this Moon card being your aspirations, it's not just so much that other people look at you like you're a mystery, but you want to bring people that mystery, that magic, you want to bring it into their lives as well. The next card we have for you, what needs to be awakened for Taurus Suns? The World card. What needs to be awakened? The World. I feel like this card is really saying to you, Tauruses, what needs to be awakened for you is the world. You are really looking at the world as an example of something that you want to wake up. It's almost like you are part of the age of Aquarius, Tauruses, in the sense that you're looking at the world and you're like, wake up. And with the Moon card being like bringing mystery and magic to people's lives. For you, I think with the Page of Swords being your obstacle, I think it's also sometimes that you need to let loose. Because you are working hard, Taurus, and you do have a position of power. Because your card is the Hierophant, you have that position of power with the Hierophant being your card. But I really feel like this card for obstacles is also saying to you, now that I'm looking at the cards, because you're thinking about the world, what needs to be awakened is the world. You're really doing a lot of work. And what you need to do sometimes for obstacles, the obstacle for you could be the fact that you're not like this Page of Swords, that you're not resting your mind at times and just being youthful and free. So it could have been one sense where you take it too far, but it could be the other sense where you don't give it to yourself at all. That relaxed time, that downtime, that fun time, that time where you can remember when you were a teenager and you had a good time, or when you were a kid and you took everything easy. So what needs to be awakened was the World card. And for you, the idea that if the world awakens, you will be on top of the world too, because you see this person is floating in the sky. And so she's free, she's floating, she's happy, she feels light. And I think that's partly why you want the world to wake up as well, is because you want to feel like this person in the World card as well. You want to feel free, you want to feel happy, you want to feel enlightened, and you feel like if you can just get people around you to believe in themselves and to believe in the magic of life, then you will also be able to take part in that joy all around the world. It's really about like talking about, like, it almost seems like a utopian land that you're trying to create, Tauruses. Fifth card we have is what lies behind you. And we have the Chariot. So with the Chariot, what lies behind you was making a lot of decisions as to what direction you wanted to go into. Really pulling the reins on the sphinxes in this card, or the horses in another card, but really pulling the reins in order to move quickly to a direction that you wanted to go in. So perhaps you have just come out of a move where you've physically moved from one place to another, or one home to another. Perhaps you moved from one job to another. Perhaps you moved from a job in a building to a job at home. But this is really a card about what lies behind you, was about the moving. It's about what lies behind you is making decisions and figuring out which way you wanted to go into. Taurus, card number 6 is the next stage. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords for the next stage. Card number 6, the next stage was the 6 of Swords. So for the 6 of Swords for this, I think it has a lot to do with family, because in this card there's a woman and her child, and she's being boated across the water, and the 6 swords symbolize mind, willpower in the mind, energy within the mind, and this person is pushing them across. This could be the husband, this could be the partner, and this could be the child, but it's really about what's next. What the next stage for you is that you are going to be moving still, just like you were moving in the past with what lies behind you with the Chariot card. But with the Chariot card, it was moving really, really quickly. And with what lies in front of you, which is the next stage being this card, card number 6, it's still moving, but it's moving slower. And it's really paying attention to your mind, really giving the nurturance to your mind, because you have 6 swords in the boat. And it's really taking what is yours with you as you move, keeping your bearings, keeping your understanding of where you are as you're moving. And you're moving slower this time, so you don't have to feel so overwhelmed that decisions have to be made quickly. It's really about enjoying that beach, so to speak, in your life, enjoying where you are and imagining what it is to you that will cause that place to be a place of relaxation. So the last card we have for you, my Tauruses, is card number 7, and it's the card that represents what will be. We have the 6 of Wands, and I really do feel like this card, the 6 of Wands, I'll just show you. It's about this person's wearing a boot on this foot and a shoe on this foot, and he or she, whoever she represents to you, whether you are a she or a he or a whatever you want to call yourself, it's no problem to me. Transgender, bisexual, lesbian, gay, call yourself whatever you want. I'm cool with all of it. But this person represents you. And this person represents you doing you, being you, fighting when you have to, because you want to be true to yourself. You want to keep that position as the Hierophant in your current situation. This card for your current situation should always be your card for the current situation, because the Hierophant is your card for Taurus. And so this card, what will be, is really about remembering that it's not always going to be easy. This world is not a utopia yet. And sometimes you will have to fight for your quirkiness. You will have to fight for your character. You will have to fight for your belief system, in the sense that if you believe a certain thing about yourself, I can wear one shoe and one boot and that's fine. And I'm going to defend myself for it. That's what this person here is saying. I'm wearing my shoe, I'm wearing my boot, and I'm cool with being quirky. And so for you, what will be is that yes, it's good to want to create a utopia for people, but also it's about standing up for yourself, because unless you are true to yourselves, Tauruses, and you know this, unless you are true to yourselves, how can anyone else be true to themselves? So it's really, again, about you building this utopia within yourself and creating that for the people around you. And with the card number 3, your aspirations with the Moon card, subconsciously people are seeing that your aspirations is that you want people to see that mysterious side of you, and they are seeing that, but that sometimes people won't like that part of you, and so they're going to come after you with their sticks, and you're going to take your stick and you're going to defend yourself, because the sticks represent willpower. Some people don't want to see people being happy. They don't want to see people thriving. They don't want to see people succeeding. They don't want to see people happy with who they are inside themselves, and so they'll come at you with bad comments on YouTube, snarky remarks, put downs, negativity, negative energy, and you're going to fight it because you are going to be true to yourself. That is what will be. So I'm just going to show you what the spread looks like. Taurus, Suns. For the first card, you had the Hierophant. For the second card, this was your current situation, the Hierophant, the first card. Your second card was your obstacles, and that was the Page of Swords. The third card for you, Tauruses, was your aspirations, and remember we had the Moon. Your fourth card for you was what needs to be awakened, and you had the World. The fifth card for you was what lies behind you. We had the Chariot. The sixth card we had was the next stage. The next stage was the Six of Swords, moving still. And the seventh card we had for you is what will be. And it's really about you standing up for yourself and being true to the fact that you want to wear your one shoe and your one boot and just be true to you and be comfortable in your own skin. So that was your tarot card spread. My Taurus friends, thank you for sticking around with me for this Mystic 7 tarot spread. Don't forget to like this video if you did. Leave a comment if you feel like you really want to. I hope you do. Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you want to see when I upload new videos. I upload these zodiac reading videos every 2 weeks for each zodiac sign. Also, if you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to help more people. So I hope that you subscribe to my channel before you leave here if you haven't. And again, if you have, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. My name is Mo, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.